People say, oh, yeah, it's Joe's mate, always mention it. Let me tell you something now. I like Zhang. I'm a big fan of Zhang, by the way. I love watching him fight. I thought he was brilliant against Sergej. If you can build a man to fight Joe Joyce, yeah, of what Joe would like to fight against, you'd open up that page and see a big picture of Zhang's face. I'm telling you, Joe Joyce will beat the shit out of Zhang. It will be fun. I'm sure Zhang will get some shots off on Joe, but a big, a big upright guy, always a southpaw, makes no difference. Joe's great against southpaws. Joe's good against southpaws. But a big, and it's not as if Zhang's an awkward southpaw. You know what I mean? There's nothing awkward about Zhang. Zhang's big, he's strong, he comes forward, and he's easy to hit. That is Joe Joyce's flipping feet up on a beach with a cigar. That is for Joe Joyce.
Those are the words of Sam Jones at he gives his prediction on Joe Joyce versus Zhilei Zhang. And let me say this, first of all, before I give my counterpunch. I think Sam Jones is one of the most charismatic guys in boxing. You know, he killed me when Frank Warren had Daniel Dubois. And of course, he was managing Joe Joyce. And he was just like, Frank, what do you mean? He's going to beat the fuck out of this guy. He's going to kill him. You know, Kenny Porter had a similar story about his fighter when he had his fighter up against Joe Joyce. And, you know, Sam Jones was like, what do you see about my guy? What do you say? He's gonna wipe you guys in fucking places. You know, and this is no different to hear him say the same thing. Sam is very charismatic, but at the same time, he's just an exciting guy. He's excited, okay? And it's just humorous to me, but he's dead serious. He's not laughing or nothing. He is in your face with his counterpunch, with his opinion, with his words of reasoning, okay? And now let me counterpunch. Do I agree with him? Yes. Because it's like this. Zhilei Zhang is a 6-round fighter at best, maybe 5. And that's if he's fighting someone that takes a walk around the block at times, uses the ring, you know, but him fighting and throwing punches for 6 rounds, I think that's it. And it may be 5. It may be even 4. Because Zhilei Zhang doesn't have the gas tank that Joe Joyce does. Here's the only thing that I will give Zhilei Zhang. He can bang. He can punch. And if he could hurt Joe Joyce, that's what he would have to do in order to win. That's the only thing that would help him. If he can't hurt him, God help him. Because Joe Joyce is just going to get at him and throw these punches, and he's going to throw leather. Then he's going to take those big shots. He's going to harvest that energy that he took those shots from, and he's going to dish it right back at you with a great ass whooping. That's what he's going to do. You know, and he's not a ducker or a weaver. He's just a big guy that's going to come at you and give you what he has. It's going to be like the Hulk versus the Thing versus the Hulk. And that's exactly what it's going to be. And then that's an easy night for Joe Joyce. But it's a good name on the resume because a lot of people think Zhilei Zhang beat Hrgovic. I do. I don't think Hrgovic won that fight. The only thing that helped Hrgovic, he was busier because he had a better gas tank. He didn't have the firepower. He didn't really have the skill. He just had the gas tank and he kept shooting off shots of combinations where Zhilei Zhang, you could tell he was dealing with his own stamina issues, okay? Because he couldn't give that output like he wanted to because you could tell. Maybe it's old age, maybe it's conditioning, maybe it's all the above. But nonetheless, that's the reason why Zhilei Zhang, I think, came up short that particular night is because Hrgovic was able to, he was being the younger guy, he was able to survive, you know, some of those shots. And for the record, Zhilei Zhang was hurting Hrgovic much. Okay, so yeah, I think Hrgovic got by lucky in that fight. Okay, but with Joe Joyce, he's another beast. But then again, we have to see it up close and personal. You guys tell me what you think of Sam Jones and his counterpunch and his charismatic prediction of Joyce. He's going to beat the shit out of this guy. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.